Audiences are packing theaters for Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey, driven by a massive cultural frenzy surrounding the epic's release. The financial reality is staggering. The film crossed the 90 crore mark in India in just 5 days on the back of pure hype. But this chart shows a severe bottleneck in how people are watching it. Nearly 25% of the massive opening weekend revenue was squeezed out of a tiny fraction of theaters, just 34 IMAX screens. That massive supply constraint is causing extreme FOMO. Shows are sold out completely, and viewers are happily paying triple the standard ticket price just to secure a seat. Indian audiences are rushing to pay top-tier premium prices without actually understanding the technical format they are purchasing. Christopher Nolan has a unique, highly publicized commitment to shooting his movies on large-format film. He uses 1570mm IMAX film. The physical scale of this format is massive, completely dwarfing the standard film prints used in typical cinemas. Here is the harsh reality check. This specific 70mm IMAX projection technology literally does not exist in any theater in India. If true IMAX is physically unavailable, what exactly are you buying when you click purchase on an IMAX ticket in India? Navigating this release requires ignoring the global marketing campaigns and accepting that every single ticket sold in India is technically a compromise. To understand what you are paying for, we have to define the GHOST standard, the ultimate visual experience Nolan actually intended for the Odyssey. This comparison matrix shows exactly what that looks like. True 70mm IMAX has a towering 1.43 to 1 aspect ratio. It is designed to perfectly fill your human peripheral vision, completely from floor to ceiling. Because this specific column of the matrix is locked out for Indian viewers, perfection is entirely off the table. The purchasing decision is no longer about getting the best experience. It is about calculating exactly how much technical compromise is acceptable for the price you pay. The absolute highest tier of projection technology actually operating in India today is IMAX with laser. Looking back at the matrix, we see the visual compromise. IMAX with laser gives you a 1.90 to 1 aspect ratio. It is taller than a standard screen, but you are still getting a cropped image compared to the 70mm ideal. You do get secondary technical benefits to make up for it, specifically the dual laser contrast capabilities and highly precise audio mapping. But to secure this format, you take on a massive logistical trade-off. You have to pay up to 3 times the standard ticket price and fight through advanced booking queues for one of just 34 screens nationwide. IMAX with laser is a spectacular visual format, but it remains an incredibly expensive runner-up to the director's ultimate vision. If visual scale and honoring the director's intent are your primary concerns, the math supports upgrading to IMAX with laser. But if your primary goal is simply experiencing the plot and seeing an A-list cast led by Matt Damon, or watching Tom Holland outside of his usual franchise roles, the calculus changes. You do not need a premium theater upgrade for that. Aligning your ticket purchase strictly with your personal viewing priorities prevents wasted money and box office frustration. Nobody in India is getting the true 70mm experience this weekend. The pressure to see it right is an illusion. This flowchart breaks down the decision. Book IMAX with laser purely for the expanded aspect ratio and contrast, but only if your budget comfortably allows it. Otherwise, choose the standard screen pathway. You save money and bypass the booking headaches entirely. Tom Holland's Spider-Man Brand New Day releases next week. Conserving your entertainment budget right now might be the smartest move. The absolute best theater format is the one that respects your wallet and allows you to enjoy the spectacle without the stress of the marketing hype.